What's going on, Stogie lovers? I am sharing with you guys what's in my humidor, my Coolerdor actually. Yeah, it's got a tape because at night that light is so bright. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and go one tray at a time. We have 3 trays to go over. See you guys over there. All right, back to our little studio here. We have our first tray. I replaced the wooden trays. I made these little acrylic trays for my humidor. I just felt like having the walls in the front and the back and the sides was just so much better. So I just made this and I replaced the wooden ones. So here we go. And the first tray is where I typically keep my Govee for my humidity reader. So the first tray I typically keep my Davidoff and some of my other I'm not sure why I put the Addies in here, but this is where I kind of keep them. All right, first up we have the Davidoff Maduros. I think the only late hour I have, I think I smoked a late hour before, but I don't remember too much of it. And here's the second one I have. I think I'm gonna, I kind of want to start to learn a little bit more about Davidoff and smoke it. I have a Nicaragua Davidoff box press. Yep, this is a Nicaragua diadema or diadema. I think some people pronounce it diadema. Yeah. If I get it wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure I don't know all of it. This is a 4-pack of the box press. Let's see. Still, I think, yep, still all 4 of them still in there. Haven't smoked many of these. I went through some of my loose ones, but I haven't really gone through the box yet. Okay. I have an Anniversario Special R. This one came in one of my mail call recently. I think you guys seen this one. Picked this Escurio up while I was on vacation in Florida. The shop owner said there's not a big pepper bomb in this one. I was between this one and the Yamasa, and they said that if you don't like peppers, then this is the one to go. And I think they were right. I thought this was pretty nice. Okay, we have a couple of special R's right here. Actually, let's do the Davidoff limited edition Robusto Intenso. That's kind of new. I wish I knew more about these as I collect these. You know, I'd share with you a little bit more if I knew more about it. Here is the special R702 series. Well, what I do know about this is that these are discontinued. These were gifted to me by friends or maybe traded, and they said that these are really nice. I've smoked 2 already, and they're right. These are very nice. Kind of a mild to medium cigar. Really good. This one came in a trade for a Davidoff Millennium Pyramid. The only one I have, so I don't know if I'll be smoking this one anytime soon. But, you know, if I get more, I'll definitely smoke more. We have 4 Year the Oxes right here. No, let's see. One's a little different. Okay, I have 3 Year of the Rabbit. There we go. 3 Year of the Rabbit. I hear that the rabbits are really nice, and I have 1 Year of the Ox right here. Have you guys smoked the Ox yet? I have not. It's the only one I have. Would love to dive into this eventually. Okay, here is a Year of the Dragon. It's the only one of the Year of the Dragon I have. Let's put that up there. Okay, I got 2 of these Colorado Claros. Again, I think it's through a trade. Can't remember exactly where this one came from, but I have 2 of these. Probably going to be a 2-hour smoke. I don't know when I'll ever be able to get to it, but it's a long smoke. Ooh, here's a special one. Davidoff Royal Release. This is the Salomones. Another a gigantic cigar. It's probably going to be best during maybe a football game where you're committed for 3 hours, right? All right, we have 2 of the anniversary number 1s. These things are gigantic. Holy smokes. Haven't smoked one of these yet. So these are the miscellaneous non-Davidoff. We have an Adaby. Looks like this is the Selection. Oh, ST for Selection Tobacco. Not sure if there's any special for the regular Adabys, which is another one right here. I have had the Adaby. I think they were fantastic smokes too. Very nice, mild cigar that probably not going to kick you in the butt. This is a Flor del... Oh, help me out here. I'm not sure what this is. From 2019. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I can adjust the camera. There we go. Flor del Villa something a mano. Again, this probably came out of a sampler pack, and sometimes I just have no idea what they are. Here's a La Galera, Year of the Dragon. It's another one. Year of the Dragon. Okay, so this one I was told is pretty old. Partagas, limited reserve. Starting to see some coloration on the cello up here. You guys can see that. There we go. Got this out of a bus pack from a one of our group members. Okay, here's something that's special. Marifel. This is the King of Cameroon. If you guys remember seeing my video, this family produces almost all the tobacco for Arturo Fuente, all their Don Carlos line, and all their Cameroon wrapper come from this family. And then I think in agreement, Arturo Fuente also distributes Marifel for Marifel. Oh, we have another Adaby, so let's go ahead and put that over here. And then last but not least, this is a gift from a friend of mine at my cigar lounge. Mike, I gave him an Opus, and he gave me one of these. I wish I had another one to smoke, but this is what I have. And I'll probably smoke them. Look, the bands look so much similar to Adabys. Pretty sure these guys come from the same factory. So, all right, that is for tray number 1. Let's go ahead and get to tray number 2. All right, we have here tray number 2. Some of these brands you guys probably do already recognized. Let's go get the parade out the way here. Okay. Start from the further left. We have our Tatuajes. We have our Veronica. I have a couple of Veronicas in here. I know Tatuaje has a huge following. I haven't had a really bad Tatuaje, but I don't really recall having an excellent Tatuaje. So I still leave my judgment out. Reserve my judgment on the brand. We have oh Lord, Kahonu. I'm not even gonna try it. 2012. That's a pretty old one. And then we have a Micarita, and that's a Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Leave that up there. Oh man, some very popular cigars. We have the Amazon Basin. Doesn't say what year, but I'm pretty sure this is a 2024. I don't have any 2025s yet in my collection, so let's go ahead and leave that right here. Another one, 2024. Another one, 2020. So I have 3 of them. By the time you guys see this, I may have a couple more coming in. We will see. We have some Padron here. This is the... You know what? I don't know much about Padron. I'll be honest with you. These are brands that I would like to get to know and learn to smoke. Another Padron. Couldn't tell you, brother. If you guys know more about Padron, let me know. I have not been smoking a lot of Padron. I know this one's a nice one. This is the 80th anniversary, 80 year, 1926 series. Got that from a I think a sampler pack from some of my group buddies. Okay, so here's a 50-year Padron. Pretty sure this is a nice one too. The band is fantastic. The cigar just smells good. But yeah, haven't smoked it yet. Haven't gotten to it yet. This one came from one of my buddies in a blind pack. He said this is a really old My Father La Reloba. Look at the oils on that thing. Probably should smoke this soon before it expires, right? This is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and go back to Dunbarton. Up here we have a Sin Compromiso. Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. I have 3 of them. Just a little bit of a shorter Vitola. Sin Compromiso. We have some Sobra Mesas here. Yeah, Sobra Mesa Brulee. Really nice smoke. A lot lighter. I think I've smoked a couple of these already. Really nice. We have a Sobra Mesa Brulee Wagashi. Okay. I think this is the only one I have of this one. I haven't smoked it yet, so I have no idea. Let's go over to Plasencia. We have the Reserve Original Plasencia. Really nice. I've had this for a little while. Good bit of this came from other collectors that we purchased and our trade from. We have a Plasencia 1946 there. We have 2 his and hers. Plasencia Ometepe, Cigars for You. And this is for her, right? 2 of these. Okay, and let's get down over to the LFDs. We have 1 Salomones, 2 Salomones, 3 Salomones from LFD. I have not smoked any of these yet. What am I waiting on? I don't know. I do want to fire these bad boys up soon. Most of these came from my cigar lounge. Sometimes they'll have specials and I'll just pick them up, and not only that, I'll have the credit. So I'll pick this up from my local cigar lounge over here. We do have an LFD bull with some cracked feet. Luckily, I picked up some cigar glue. So I will be repairing this, and this stays with me. I'll smoke these. These won't make it to the trade market. Another bull that's kind of cracked. You guys saw my top 5 video. These are not gonna, leave my hands. They're gonna stay with me. And last but not least on this tray, we have the Andalusian Golden Bull. I smoked this for, I think it was New Year's. A fantastic smoke. If you guys ever get a chance to get one, get one. Okay, this is tray number 2. We're gonna go ahead and get to tray number 3. All right, on the third and final tray, my loose Opus tray. And if you're asking, it's like, well, why haven't you smoked the other stuff? Well, I kind of dabble most of my time in this realm just to learn it and get better at it, and just to, try to stick to one and learn it. And when I get a good grip of this brand, then I would have, go out, try something new. And I think Davidoff is probably the next one I would explore. So we have a good bit here. So let's go ahead and go through some of these. All right, so we have right on top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Dubai exclusive. 2 more here, so we have 5, 6. These I had it in a box, but one of my collecting buddies said was in need of a box, and since I have 2 boxes, I went and just took these out of one of my boxes and I shipped him the other one. He needed a box. I had 2, so I had no problem giving those away. Okay, we have some angel shares here. This is one of my first angel share from my buddy who gifted to me when I first got into cigars, my buddy Fu. So this was the first angel share I had, and subsequently I was able to pick up some more over the past year. And so I have not smoked the original one that was gifted to me, and I have smoked the more recent one And these are also very nice smoke. A little bit on the lighter side. Not everybody's cup of tea, and I understand, as a lot of folks prefer kind of the heavy hitter Maduro type cigars. And I'm not there yet. I'm still I've gotten beyond the Connecticut's, but I haven't gotten past I haven't gotten to the Maduro yet. Let's see. All right, so this is where the rest of my heaven and earth is. This is the I believe this is Toros the Bull. Actually, you know what? The only way I could tell if it's next to each other. So this is Toros the Bull right here, and this is probably the El Scorpion. I think it's the Scorpion. Yeah, the Scorpion. Yeah, the Toros the Bull is a much bigger Vitola, and longer. So that's the only way I could tell. If they're not side by side, it's kind of hard to tell. This one, I think, is as you guys saw in one of my recent videos, is I think it came out of an Opus 6. I'm not sure, but I think this is also a Toros the Bull, but not the same ring gauge, right? Here's another Toros the Bull, Maduro. Both Maduros. One seems to be a little bit darker than the other, but they're both Maduros. My one and only BBMF Maduro. I got this through a trade from a smoker, 2016. He's been smoking Opus for a little while, and I just got into it. So I told him I don't have a BBMF, so that was the trade that we made. Let's see if there's okay. That's all that for that. We have a Heaven and Earth Big B. Holy smokes! This bad boy. I don't know when I'm gonna light this one up, but I saved one for myself. I had a box of, I think it was 6, yeah, and I think I traded away the other 5. So this is a Lost City Tubo. Got it from a buddy of mine in California. He's a big Lost City guy. And I've had some Lost Cities. I think the Lost Cities were okay, but that's one of my buddy's favorites, so we made a trade for that. I recently opened these up for myself. I didn't put it back in their box, just to make some photos because for whatever reason, when I take photos, you keep the cello on. Holy smokes, such a hard photo to get. So once you take them off, I know that I've taken these out the cello, and these are gonna stay with me to smoke. Okay, we have a couple of Destino El Siglo Familias. There we go. I think these are probably hands down one of my favorite. I'm not sure why I didn't put this in my top 5 for last year, but it should have been. This should have been an honorary mention. But if I smoke again this year, and of course, if obviously it cracks my top 5 this year, I'm pretty sure it will. But I have 4 of these Familias. Here's another. Oh, it's not a triple an Opus 888 because it's a little bit shorter. This is your Petite Lancero, the only one I have of the core line Opus. A couple of fake sharks. These are your Super Bellicosos. They look exactly like sharks, just it's got a round body, right? Only 2 left. We have a Fuente OpusX Fuente core line. Really good cigar. Let's see. We have I think this is a Perfection number 5. Yeah, Perfection. This is your Perfection series. All right, let's finish up the core line. We have a Magnum O. Let's see. Yeah, this is, I think it's a Queen of Hearts, right? And the last of the core line is I think the Perfection number 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect for a short smoke when you want something that's gonna hit the spot. These are it right here. All right, so we're over to our Forbidden X's. We have I think this is your Sensual. Forbidden X. I have 1, 2 left. So these are my last of the Centrals. 3 total. Here we have, I think this is going to be your Decios, which is bigger than your Besos. Nope, this is bigger. So this is probably your Passion right here. Now, this band has not been able to hold on. I'm probably gonna, if I was gonna smoke another Forbidden, this would be the next one. Just because the band is kind of falling apart there. And we got 3 of those. So we got 3 of the Besos right there. Decios. No, 3 of the, I think that's your Passion. Okay. All right. So these are my unicorns coming up. I don't have a lot of these. But yeah, here we go. This is your LJP, your LJ Peretti, 150th anniversary for the first tobacco shop to carry your Opus, right? You can only buy this in Boston. This is your Arturo Fuente Hemingway, 20th anniversary Hemingway. You can only get these in the $20,000 humidor box, and it comes with 60 of these and the humidor. I had a handful of these. I have not smoked one yet. I kept one for myself to smoke. I was able to get these at a decent price and use it as trade to acquire other cigars. So that's how I got those. Now we have a pair of the legendaries right here. We have the Padron and Fuente legendary collaboration. This is the only pair I have. I have not smoked it yet. I would love to. I think this is obviously going to be for me to smoke. Okay, we have a Sinful X. Got this from a collector in California. Let's see, get focus. I don't know anything about it. If you guys know anything about the Sinful X, feel free to fill me in on what this is all about. Okay, here from the same collector, we have a OpusX Ricci, but we have the 50th anniversary. Some say this is the same blend as the Redfoot band. They only changed out the foot band, but it's kind of unique, right? I smoked the red band, and I'm holding on to this one for myself. Okay, I think we have a double Corona here, Coraline, or probably the Chateau de Reserve. All right, hold on, here we go. One of this is the double Corona. One of this is Chateau de Reserve. The RDC. I am not exactly sure. But yeah, that's the RDC and Chateau Reserve. Here we go. So we have 2 of these and 1 of these. Coraline. Some big smokes that I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. And last but not least, looks like I have a second LJP in my collection here. So I only have 1 left. These are my loose ones, of course. One of these days I'll do my humidor tour of my boxes that's in my cabinet humidor, and I do have a sealed box of these LJP. So when that day comes, I will share it with you guys too. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me. I know this was a long video, long time coming, but this is a tour of my loose Opus and my loose cigars that I don't have a box for, and eventually I'll smoke through these for myself. You guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was a long video. And if you stayed here long enough, please like and subscribe. If you guys see my feedback, majority of you guys, people that's watching the videos, are not subscribers. So if you guys just hit the subscribe button, that would be wonderful. In the meantime, thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.